suck just a little bit less.
Cushy.
Zolak and Bertrand, 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Noontime hour on a Friday. It's a Finish Strong Friday, as always, presented by 128 Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, the company that finishes every job strong. If you've ever left the house and you forgot to turn off the appliances or lights or adjust the temperature on the thermostat, well, now you can have control of all of that from the Smart Signal Home Automation app provided by 128. They get you set up at your home for that. So why don't you give them a call? Watch their latest video on social media to learn more about it and have a happy Finish Strong Friday. Noontime hour here on the program. We've talked Red Sox today. We've talked a little bit about A.J. Brown again today and some about Mike Vrabel and where it is. Got a couple of things to get to on that front. Mike Giardi on the Vrabel story. He feels like the story is at the end. That we're there.
What's your biggest takeaway from our first, as media members, our first day at Patriots OTA practice this week?
That the Mike Vrabel story is about at the end, that he's come out on the other side of it. And obviously to my way of thinking, that the only thing that could move the story back front and center is something unforeseen, which there hasn't been anything unforeseen over the last couple weeks, or if and when Diana finally speaks. But to me, I don't even know. I mean, I think there might be a little brief flurry after that, but I don't think that anything's going to be explosive about that, and in just my opinion. So I feel like we've kind of gotten through this now, and Mike can mostly concentrate on coaching football.
Are we at the end? I would never predict we're at the end of this.
Based on his answer, I would not predict the end. Coach, do you think there will be a possible time here in the future where you have to be away from the team to take care of something? He said, I'm here and I'm all in today. I don't know what, hey, things happen down the road. Things can happen. And he's just telling you there, like, I don't know what's next. So I think it is not over yet. But I think there's no new angle, and there won't be a new angle until she talks. That's all. There's no more to add to it right now.
Here's a listen, Mike Florio, on that very answer and why he thinks Mike Vrabel answered it the way that he did.
He didn't know how true he was when he said anything could happen, because we've seen anything happen.
Yeah.
And the one thing that has yet to happen is Dianna Russini has yet to tell her story, and we have no idea. There's no indication. There's been nothing. No leaks, no scoops. The only thing that made me think that it's going to happen is your guy Stu Gatz made the comment,
Pete Shepard,
that he's friends with her and he's talked to her and he's not going to speak for her. It's her story to tell in her own time. That implies that she will. That's the moment that I said, uh-oh, there's going to be a chapter of this that is very public and very interesting because she's going to tell her story at some point. That's the next thing. That's the only thing left. So, yeah, that could come up, and that could create a situation where Mike Vrabel could end up yet again having to take a break from the team to try to restore the balance between his work life and his personal life.
I think he's saying the same thing. I think he's saying the same thing you just said, so. He doesn't know. He doesn't know where it's going.
Yeah.
Or what she might say.
I think when he's telling you I'm all in, I'm invested in his team, I'm all full energy today, and I'm going to do it tomorrow until things change.
So I brought up the other day, do you think they're talking? Do you think Vrabel and Rossini have contact?
No.
And you guys mocked me for even bringing up that possibility that they're talking. I heard Mass say that there might be burner phones involved. Yesterday's in burner phones. I was dying. I'm like, burner phones? Why do they need burner phones? Are they robbing a bank? Like, wait, what's the purpose of that? So you've been using your regular phone all this time, but now because it's out, you got to use a different number? You got to go buy the prepaid at 7-Eleven? I assume that's still a thing. It is, right? Like so, track phone? Burner phones. So maybe not speaking to each other, but maybe intermediaries, maybe lawyers.
I would imagine that would be the approach.
Isn't that weird, though? I don't know. I'm sure.
No, the other one was way weirder.
I'm sure someone in our audience, I just based on divorce rates and such, and the this not being the most unheard of thing ever. If you've ever been in that spot that Mike Vrabel's in, where he got caught in an affair, and then you
stayed with your spouse, and then continued to communicate with the person you had the affair with?
I'm just saying, how does it, if you broke it off, how does that go? How does that play out? Is it, because this is not two people that didn't like each other. These are two people that were intimately involved with one another for a long time, and obviously really like one another. Okay, I'm not going to go so far as to say they were in love. I don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know how the depths of this relationship. But how do you go from that and spending time together and secret getaways to now we never speak again? Because it's not being broken up because you felt the desire to break it off. It's being broken up because you just had this moment where you're like, this shouldn't have happened. This was wrong, and I'm choosing to end this and do the right thing here and stay with my wife. Which the appearances of it right now are that's what's going on.
Yes. I heard nothing different.
And I even told you that in the beginning. I'm like, it's not the worst look in the world if like they were to end up together. Think Jenny Dell, Middlebrooks. It looks better when that happens sometimes, although it's a little different when you get two married people involved.
Right.
But how does that work? If you've been caught, you're like, nope, I got to end this. You stay with your spouse, you fix things, you go through the counseling, you fix everything going on. How does that work?
I don't know.
You're just like, cold turkey, I'm never speaking to you again, it's over. Don't you have to sort of end that a little bit, other than like,
you would think.
Well, maybe you
just shut
keep
you off.
Professional. Hey, Mike, are you starting 3 of the first 4 games on the road? Question mark?
Is there a process there? Are there a couple of conversations? Is there a final meet up and goodbye for some closure for everybody?
No, I'm sure that would go well.
Well, I mean, when you read,
hey, we're going to grab a pontoon.
She was suffering from the loss of her relationship with Vrabel. Like, I could kind of understand that.
There could be something mediated.
Yeah, payout.
Maybe not a payout, but like a...
Well, he's employed, she's not. That's how she could fight that. I lost my job.
NDA?
Yes.
Yeah, the NDA is something we've talked about. I can see that happening. Them getting together.
I'm talking
and doing brunch
as a human,
and just for some closure.
As a human,
it's not happening.
I'm talking as a human being.
You're looking well.
You're like, we've got to have the heart to heart at the end to end this. And it's different because these are two very public people.
I would tell them,
high-profile positions.
Hey, do you want to extend this story further? Why don't you go grab brunch so pictures can be taken of you two out and about together again?
The private room.
Oh, private room.
Okay. Private room.
Phones in the bag, everyone.
Private room.
Yeah.
We're going to do that private room at Davio's at Patriot Place with all the windows that go right out next to the bar Louie. So you can just walk by. They'll be in a private room.
Right on the window.
The people in the restaurant probably won't be able to get a great view, but everyone walking by will be able to see them.
It's that round part right there. Oh, boy.
I don't know. I'm just kind of curious how you break that down. Something along those lines. Jeff is at work today. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, guys. I'm going to put another little, not twist to this, but if anyone thinks this is, it's over as far as not, having to talk about it on the radio. But everyone goes, there's a lot of males that work in football. Now, their point of view is, oh, yeah, my football, he's a great coach. We want to win. Go football. Football's king. But they also have to deal with their wives. And I'm sure everyone in that building, and the ladies in that building, do they have the stink eye? Like, get them differently because that would affect me. I'm a very loyal person. And I wouldn't go to work if I was Vrabel.
Well, he has to go to work. He's got to coach a football team.
What would you do? You just quit?
Well, what if something happened? And I'm just giving you a scenario. What if something happened there at the sports hub in that office building? Everyone's getting the stink eye, and you would be ashamed to walk through the door.
I understand what you're saying. I do. But say Maz did something really nasty.
All right, I'll play along.
Like his extreme pervert years. You got to give him a little smile walking past him in the hallway. You don't have to say anything. I'm not going to grill him about it.
All right, fast forward like 6 months, though. Is it still an issue?
Oh, yeah, you got a problem then.
No, I don't think it is. This is what I'm saying. Like, fast forward 6 months, at a certain point, it's just like business as usual, no?
You would think so.
Unless Maz is acting differently. But if he's still the same guy, at a certain point, it's just kind of like, all right, whatever.
I think it's tough because, again, the other woman involved is involved in football. That's why I think it's difficult. Because I'm telling you what happens there is there's an assumption that other people knew. That other people in that building that work with him knew. And I don't know if that's a fair assumption or not. Zoe talks about the people that work in close proximity to Vrabel and spend the most time with Vrabel. Right?
Yep.
Isn't there an assumption that someone in that group of people knew? I'm making an assumption that there's an assumption being made about them. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I just think people they see a story like this and they're like, well, she had to have some friends that knew, and he had to have some friends or colleagues that knew. They kept it going for this long, and nobody had any clue whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah. Or even like an idea, but it was unspoken. You didn't talk about it. I think that's what he's referring to when he's saying the wives of other people in that building. You know, they got asked that question. Did you know?
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Zoe, if you cheated on your wife, I'd be getting that question. How did you not know? Yeah. What do you mean you don't know? You didn't know? No, I didn't know.
She would have nailed me on it early.
I'm saying I'd be getting the questions like, how did you not know?
She goes,
the amount of time you spend together, the amount of time you talk to each other. How do you not know?
20 years ago, like, we got our routine. Like, she would know in a second. I would know her in a second. Like, 20 years ago, we watched that Lorraine Bobbitt thing. She goes,
jeez.
Trust me, I will cut your nuts off if you ever do it. Just so you know that. I will take everything you have.
Wouldn't put it past her.
You'll never see your children again. Like, that's that trigger. And I would do the same.
That's the one where she did, right?
I would not mess with his wife.
Yeah.
Nope.
You don't want to see her mad.
No, you don't want to do that.
I hate the ones where, like, you get a fight, like, you don't talk for 5 days. And I'm like, I don't fight. Can we just talk? That's what you want to do, talk, huh?
Then you get crap.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk, yeah.
John's in Rhode Island. Hey, John.
Beetle, what's going on, bro?
Hi.
Zoe. What about Stanley Morgan?
What about him?
Yeah,
you guys are talking about wide receivers.
We mentioned him. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, did you? All right.
Yeah,
I was in and out of the house.
Yeah, he's definitely on that list.
All right. And Zoe, were you on the team when was Grogan still on the team when you got drafted by the Patriots?
Nope, he was already gone.
Nope. All right. That's all, guys. I listen all the time.
Thank you.
McCone, what's up?
What's up?
What's up, McCone?
I Googled the Lorena Bobbitt thing. I didn't have all the details on
You
this.
didn't know about Lorena Bobbitt?
I know vaguely what happened, but I didn't know.
John,
did it get reattached? Or is it?
Yeah. So the penis is reattached.
John, you know about that?
Does he feel it?
Help McCone.
Does he feel it?
What is it? Lorena Bobbitt?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh, wow. I thought John would have known. He sounded like a man who's of an age that would have remembered that. What was it like who sat down? It was on ABC, right? The interview?
Yeah.
When they got the exclusive?
Imagine being a trauma doctor in the ER when that thing came in. Hey, here's his penis packed in ice.
9.5 hour surgery. They did reattach it. Went on to star in 2 films, adult films.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's unique, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that probably looks a little different than all the other ones you've
When
seen.
life
with adult
gives you
films.
lemons, right?
Fair's
right?
one.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
We don't have Milliken here to fantasize about her anymore. It's too bad. We've got more to come here on a Finish Strong Friday on Zolak and Bertrand.
No matter where.
Smoking meats in the Fenway.
No matter when.
Here we go. Ad-lib time.
That's awesome.
Zolak and Bertrand. The Sports Hub.
There's this restaurant up on top of the cliff. Gorgeous restaurant.
We're talking about Santorini? What were we doing?
It was in Santorini. Yes, we were in Santorini. And, we'll just get there from our honeymoon. So we're having a good time. We're like day 4. Meanwhile, you look over, there's these 2 people from New York. One's got a sequin dress on. He's got a Guido golf.
The guy had the dress on?
No, the girl did.
Okay.
Tight sequin dress. And the guy
No judgment, just asking.
No judgment. The guy had his hair slicked back, silver watch, chains, and a tight black golf shirt. And they're just going at it at dinner. Like, sucking face across the table.
Hot.
He's rubbing her hand on her hand. And at one point,
You're into it.
You guys should go back to your room. I said it. Because there's other people, like, eating there. It's a nice restaurant. But it's like, how's your tongue?
And this song was playing? This is...
No, Shepherd's Moons by Enya was playing.
Oh.
And they do this thing where they just play, like, soft, soothing music, Celine Dion. And they just crank it there outside on the patio, and these people just make it out in front of everybody. It's gross. No, it's good what they're doing.
PDA.
Oh, smooth jazz.
It's good what they're doing.
Whatever happened to smooth jazz stations?
Good question.
What kind of song smooth jazz?
They take like top 40 hits and then they
smooth jazz.
make them into smooth jazz songs.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's like, this is, name Bruno Mars, but this is the smooth jazz version.
I can't see him.
This is Outkast, but this is a smooth jazz version of Hey Ya.
Hey, yeah.
Like, that's a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Maybe Adam 12 can go do one of those stations too.
Right.
Now that he's going back to music.
Our room was a cave. It's crazy.
I know. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Oh, here you go.
Heard it through the grapevine, yeah.
Can you get something really modern? Like a really modern song, smooth jazz version?
Whispers,
You'd be like, this is Katy Perry, but it's smooth jazz.
Whispers in the Morning by Celine Dion.
Whispers in the morning.
Or is that Up Your Lady?
I mean, that's kind of almost smooth jazz in the original.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's grab your calls.
You know what's wrong with people?
What's wrong with people?
The men. Where's swim trunks?
Really?
Yeah.
No banana hammocks for you?
You're not on the national swim team. We don't need the banana hammock.
Well, I think.
What about the tan? What if I'm tanning here?
The rest of the world loves the hammock.
Let me ask
It's
you a
really just
question.
the swim trunks is a very American
We're shy.
thing.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Me, him, you, George, T-Bone, banana hammocks. Who's going to look normal?
None of us.
T-Bone a little bit.
Oh, yeah, he could pass.
I'd see George.
George would fit in. Look at him. He'd be great.
No.
How much you weigh, George?
I'm 150 right now.
He could be a banana.
By the way, George trying to tell me all the time that he's like fat now, which is so common.
I walked in and said that to me and T-Bone first thing. I'm like, what are you talking
He's
about?
absolutely crazy.
25 pounds instantly in a month.
Yeah, but you were so thin before that you look good now. You look healthy.
Yes.
But like if you shaved, I would say, who put their kid in a banana hammock? Yeah.
I would say T-Bone and I would look.
I think you guys would look all right in the banana hammocks. I mean, may forget it.
Confidence.
What do you think about rubbing?
McCone couldn't
Sunblock.
fit in the banana hammock. You know his problems.
What do you think about
Banana tent.
Serious question. What do you think about?
Sorry. Excuse me.
What do you think about rubbing lotion
boat.
on
That's
your
what
buddy's
he mean.
back?
No, I'm not. No, I am not rubbing lotion on your back.
There's a lot of
Absolutely
that.
not.
There's a lot of that going on over there.
In Europe?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they don't.
Hanging out. Hey, do my back. I'll do yours.
No.
I just burn. You ain't touching my back.
You're a very sensual man. You touch anybody's back out there in that hallway.
Yeah, just
if they
pretend you're
need it.
cracking
Well,
I feel like a Milliken would have
I do it
done
to make
that.
him feel uncomfortable. Hey, how do you think that meeting went the other day?
Oh, jeez, we're not going down that road again.
Have you seen some of the salespeople's videos, like Pacquiao?
Yeah, no, they're making videos. I just got asked to be in one.
I mean,
Well, really?
Yeah,
You wanna talk
Those
about-
lottery tickets, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
Pure
they're filming
electricity.
shorts down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be in one. You could be a movie star, McCone. Jake in Boston. Hi, Jake.
Well, what a perfect time to respond to yesterday, huh? what do Patriot coaches and players feel about the Vrabel story, right? So as you said, Mark, by the way, dinner's a go. I'll pay for myself. I don't need to be bribed. But you said it, Mark.
Okay, go ahead.
All of the coaches had to have had that conversation with their wives, and their wives brought it up, which includes, we all know who, Kayla. And mind you, Diana's there around the sport, which means there are probably a lot of them who did know. But she's a host, and I know I'm on air telling I'm not a reporter. Imagine if Trenny was one of those wags and asked her husband or found out her husband knew about Mike and Diana. Trenny would have, 1, left him in 5 seconds, 2, Lorena bobbited both of them, and 3, ripped them both on air. That's Trenny. Same job, same role. Also, the ring. I love the ring conversation about the ring she doesn't have yet. Odd timing, because the Seahawks are getting their rings, I think, this weekend, which is the ring I care about. The one her hubby might have gotten this weekend had we not spent 2 weeks between the conference championships and Super Bowls partying, balancing wives and mistresses at the Marriott Santa Clara, and baking brand deals. I also found it odd that Burt Breer broke the story of Vrabel's in-office attitude and behavior as this was all happening almost immediately after making an appearance on BST with Kayla, as if there was a sourcing handoff from Jeremy to Kayla to Burt to MMQB. And then lastly, Kayla, you're good at your job. 31 other markets could have had this situation where it's an out-of-market coach, like with Amina Smith, who you took over. Amina was with that Kansas City Chiefs coach. Remember when she went to the
player?
And then last,
a player, not a coach.
The relationship I care about for fun and not journalism ethics and journalism morality is actually the one that her sister has, because she plucked Kate Martin, you know, the WNBA star who played with Caitlin Clark.
No.
Big time star.
Jake, I don't watch women's basketball.
So she plucked her. Kate Martin was dating one of the most attractive women in Boston, this woman named Claire Gransby. And all of a sudden, I see that case with Veronica Burton, and I'm like, where did this come from? I want to know everything about that. Really, this is a story about journalism ethics and the...
T-Bone had had enough.
Happened?
You hit the eject button on you. You'd had enough.
Boring.
I just hope you booked that dinner. Jake, I want to hear all about that. He'll pay for himself. Split check.
Two different checks.
Split check. He wants split checks. He doesn't want to be bribed by Jeremy and Kayla, he says.
Excellent. 5 questions outside of sports with Jim Murray the other day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You want to share what you were going to tell us right after this?
We'll do it next.
Other side, on the way.
We're back with more Zolak
I mean, those are the things I'm working on with third graders.
on the Sports Hub.
Zoe wanted to relay one of the 5 questions not about sports from the other day on Felger Mass. What is it?
Excellent question. So you go out with a couple.
Yeah.
Say you plan a long vacation, or they're your friends, but you go out to dinner, and say you two people don't drink, or you just maybe have half of one. And that's about it. Maybe a little bit of a nightcap.
You have one.
But the other 2 just go at it all day. I'm talking wake up at the pool.
Getting blasted.
They get blasted. We got 4 beers at lunch.
I don't know where this is going.
3 martinis. Oh, give me a glass of wine and give me a hottie toddy to finish it up. Okay? The bill comes. Oh. Do you split it down the middle?
Yes. Yes, I don't even have to hear this.
The first time is yes, you split it down the middle. The people that were upset about this are the ones that don't drink, and they said, really, it's like a $60 bill for us, but we're paying like $120 if we're buying half your drinks. It's a great point. So here's what I would do if I was the people that drink, and I have pretty good perception with this. If we go out with a couple and, like, say one of her friends doesn't drink, or a couple doesn't drink, or they have a cup of coffee, I'll pick up the tab. Because I don't want the bill to come and then you sit there and stare. Well, how the hell did my dinner all of a sudden become $200 when it was really $80? That's the way to do it.
Right. So you're saying it's on the drinking couple.
It's on the people getting liquored up to pick it up.
Sounds like Zoe's been in this position before, which is why he likes the question so much.
It's such an easy answer.
But I would say if you're in a situation where it's not offered, though.
So this happened several times, according to...
You eat it. You know who you went out to dinner with.
If I wasn't drinking, I would not say we're doing separate checks. If I was not drinking, I would not. I would say we'll just split it and just eat it, and then I would talk crap behind your back.
Bingo. The way Jim Murray posed the question, say this went on for 3 dinners throughout, say, the cruise. You know?
Oh, you're on like a trip.
You're on a trip. Yeah, you're on a trip. It's not all inclusive. You go out. Now we're on dinner 3, and we're just getting
killed.
Sponge is just squeezing all the blood out of us, all the water. Yeah. I think you have to say something. The other people. Like, hey, can we just pay for our meals? I think that's fine to do. What do you do?
By the way, here's another thing. If someone does what Zoe offers, which is I'm picking up the tab, I'm picking up the check, don't fight that person when they do that.
Yeah.
And you might think no, I'm not going to let you do that. No. If someone does that, it's more courteous to say, wow, I really appreciate that, because now you've avoided any awkwardness at the table. You've not slowed down the server getting paid.
Right.
You're not all fighting over the bill. And then you try and get the next one. Like, then you try and pay that back at another dinner. That's how that should work. Be gracious, accept it, thank your friend, and then get the next one the next time you go out. That's the way to handle that.
You wouldn't even do like the fake wallet pull where it's like, no, I'll do it. And then you say, no, I got it. And then I let you do
fight.
It.
Don't fight. Don't fight a friend who's trying to pay a check for you. Let them do it and thank them for it.
If I feel I was
grateful.
If I feel I consumed the 10 and I was over the top, I'm picking it up. Like, that's the right thing to do. I feel bad for the other couple. Now that happens 3 times, what do you do? The other couple's got to say
it's also a great way to commit to going out again.
Yeah.
True.
Right? Which is like, yeah, let's do it again. Mm-hmm. I owe you one now.
Their stuff off sports is really good.
They don't do a lot of it, but when they do, it can be fun.
The airplane one, too.
What's the airplane one?
Just the seat. The whole seat.
Oh, that's been going on for years.
Yeah. Jim's real big. When I pay for the seat, I put it back. I mean, I think that's a real dick move.
I agree with you on that.
Just take a glance behind you. If there's a little kid there, put it back. Then I hope that little kid just
That's a decent rule of thumb.
I hope that little kid just takes that tray and the whole trip. I love it when someone comes in and they look back at me and they know they can't put the seat back. Because you know what? I'd stick my knees right in there and I put my hand right on the seat. They'll be pushing it.
I'm like generally speaking on Zoe's side of don't put the seats back.
Yes, I'm with you.
I never put the seat back.
I think there's an exception. And it's nighttime flights when everybody's all the way back. Like when you turn around, you're like, oh, the whole row of people are all the way reclined in their seats. This will not, crowd them if I put mine back.
If someone reclines into you, do you recline?
No.
You just eat it?
I just think that's not going to recline just for the sake of reclining. Like the nighttime where everyone's sleeping on a flight type of thing. I think that might be the acceptable play when everyone's doing it.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat, yeah.
It's like an all or nothing type of thing. You recline.
Do you take your shoes off on a plane?
No,
I don't take my shoes off.
You do that, you're
I
a
do.
jerk.
My biggest pet peeve is people trying to cut the line getting off the plane. That drives me crazy. Sit down.
That's the best thing I do.
What are we doing here, man?
I buy usually if I'm in regular class, I buy a aisle seat. So as soon as that
regular class,
I pop right up, get my bag, and I put it right down in the aisle next to me. And I put my leg out.
You're not getting through. A block.
It's a block.
Yep.
I just set up the wall. What really bothers me are the first 6 rows of a-holes.
Oh.
That fill when the door does open, and we're all standing by that point, and you know the door's not open. Then you see door opens, you can feel the breeze come in. Turns around. Do you have a good flight? Hey, good seeing you. I'll call you, ready? Then he gets up in his thing, gets like, get your freaking
Let's go.
Let's go. It's the BS. Mm-hmm. Turning around. Oh, and you people with kids.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with kids? I didn't know you had.
You're just saying you don't have them ready to go?
I have a problem with the fathers.
Which you are one of.
Which I usually lug. When the kids were young, I would lug all their stuff around to get it up in the top. I proceed to get them out of the plane first. Then I'm like, down one, slide it up, down one, slide it up. Wife grabs it. We go. It's the one guy. Get it down. Hey, here, you want to put your hat on? Here's your bag. Here, put your jacket on. Okay, go ahead. Come on, you're next. And it's one after the other. Like you're leaving school.
You know that I hate checking bags. Yep. I hate it. Most people, a lot of us
have to. When you go far away for weeks, but you have to.
Went away with the kids back in April, and I said, that's it. No carry-ons. All checked. Checked bags on this one.
Done it.
Checked bags. We're not dealing with it with the kids. and getting all the luggage down from up top. Nope. We're checking. And it was, honestly, it was great. You know why? I think it's because no one's doing it anymore.
Right.
I feel like, there's not that much luggage on the carousel.
I love, the best thing about being one of the last groups of the board, and you didn't pay for luggage, just take your time coming down. Oh, there's no more space. Oh, we'll check that for free. Thank you. Yeah.
A lot of people
That's
do that.
great.
Yeah, it's not a bad move.
Smart.
To avoid the fees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you avoid $100.
Yeah.
Mike was in North Carolina, but he's going to have to get to a better spot. Tom is in the car for Zoe. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Zoe, I get the drinking thing. It's always tough, but what about food? We go out with this couple, and this guy orders the most expensive thing every single time we go out, 2-3 appetizers, and we're just looking at each other like, all right, well, our meals are 30 and 30, and his alone is 130. No lie. And I'm like, yep, just pay the bill.
Well, here's what you do. You don't go out with him ever again. And we have this group of friends.
And now you're talking crap about him the same way McComb would.
We have this
Good job, Tom.
So you're right about this.
Oh, no. We have this group of friends, and we get together once a year, and it's like all my wife's friends, okay? And we go to Grill 23 with all the significant others and husbands. And there's this one husband that thinks he's a wine connoisseur.
Can't wait to see how this meal goes this year.
I know, right?
He's going to order 3 bottles of wine. Let's get 2 orders of crab cakes, get some calamari for down there. And here I am sitting there, and I'm thinking,
when's the meal this year?
I know the prices. Oh, we didn't do it this year.
Oh, is it over?
There was a problem last year.
Oh, maybe that's why you're feeling so free and easy talking about it.
You go Capitol Grill, you're in probably $400 a couple, like on a meal with a drink.
Sure. Seafood Tower.
But great meal. Didn't order seafood. I ordered like 4 appetizers, 3 different bottles of wine. Didn't ask who wanted the wine. Just ordered it. Checks came because everybody put your credit cards in. $700.
$700.
Paying for the bottles of wine. It's a problem. Guess what people thought?
I went out to a dinner that was similar to what you're describing, probably like a year and a half ago. And I have a friend who is very much wine connoisseur. But he ordered bottles and then put it on a separate check so that we never even knew what the stuff was costing.
Yeah.
That classy?
That is classy.
Classy move.
That's knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have some table self-awareness for what's being ordered and what's going on.
Right.
So that's worse than the person that thinks, hey, we're in a group, let's run it up. Yeah. Because we're all paying.
Elliot's in Boston. Elliot.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I know this is a very pro A.J. Brown show, but I did want to ask, the last 3 Patriots receivers to hit 1,000 yards, and they were pretty cheap 1,000 yards, is, Diggs, Edelman, and Brandon Cooks. However, with Josh McDaniels and Drake May, the last time McDaniels had an elite receiver, it was, 1,500 yards for Devontae Adams 2 years in a row, 14 and 7 touchdowns. A.J. Brown's first 2 years in Philadelphia was about 1,500 yards, 7 and 8 touchdowns. That whole offense regressed last year. He was checked out, and the year before there were hamstring issues, but he still hit 1,000 yards the last 2 years. What's his realistic ceiling with Drake May taking a step up and Josh McDaniels calling the plays?
Okay, I'm going to go, if you're talking ceiling, now this is not a projection or what I think he will do, but what's the ceiling? I'm going to go 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. That's a ceiling. That's a high. That's a high end.
I think that's a hell of a year for him.
Yeah, of course it would. That would be awesome. I think more realistically,
11:57.
11 and 7.
11:57. Yeah.
It's about right.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
There you go. You come here for answers, we give them.
That's what we do. We set over and unders.
Joe in Melrose. Hi, Joe.
Hey, what up, Zoe?
Hey.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. How you doing? How's Melrose?
It's all good in the hood, man. Happy Friday to all of you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe.
I'm trying to finish strong here.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
So, hey, I have a little personal insight on, well, not personally on that situation, but just on my own. So about 7 years ago, my wife, she started cheating on me, my ex-wife, started cheating on me with her boss. And he was married, had 2 kids, very similar to the Vrabel and Russini story. And ultimately, we ended up getting divorced. She thought this was all going to work out for her in the end. He ran back to his wife and his kids, and she got dropped, and now she's a mess. So I mean, these things are complicated. There's going to be lawyers involved. It's going to be very time-consuming. And I really question whether or not Vrabel is going to have the time and the focus to put into the team this year. Your thoughts?
I'm curious about the part about when it was broken off, when the boss told your ex-wife, we're done. How did that go? Do you have any knowledge of how that went?
I didn't really pay attention to it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, you're right in the middle of that thing, so I get it. But you're right. I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff that happens now away from football with this, lawyers and such. That was the part we were asking about. Like, well, how does that go? Been in this, what is really a relationship for all this time. And it didn't end badly. It wasn't like you arrived at a conclusion that you were not going to be around each other anymore.
I had a buddy busted his wife. He found credit card receipts and phone bills that were supposed to be from somewhere else.
Oh. Mike is in North Carolina again. Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys. How you doing? All this stuff just doesn't add up with the Vrabel-Russini thing. 6 years, nobody has brought up, since the story broke, nobody has brought up why now? How did they get outed now? I think that they already got caught, and money already went through whatever hands it went through. There's a whole, like the last caller said, I mean, he's got to carry his phone around the whole entire house. He has to delete text messages. You know, he has to change passwords.
Oh, I bet he has a new phone.
They are.
I would say he has a new phone. That's part of the step.
Mike, you there? I think Mike is not there. All right.
I would say you would have a new phone that's attached to the computer at home.
What does that mean?
To where you can see all the messages and emails.
Oh man, is that a
That's not a healthy way to live.
Not a healthy way to do it either.
Well, if you want to,
you got to live with it.
I know, but
you want to work it out, or don't you? Because there's the door. Pay up. Your choice. You do it this way because it wasn't working your way. Now it's my way.
One more hour to go here on Zolak and Bertrand, 617-779-0985.
That's it for Friday, huh?
What do you mean that's it for Friday?
Cruising.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Cruising, man.
That's it for a Friday. We'll get to more of your calls coming up. I don't know if you caught any of the Western Conference Finals last night, but man, why are some of these games so lopsided? I mean, that was so predictable that this thing was going to go to a Game 7, and here we are going to a Game 7. That game was over early. We can bring that up and bring that into the conversation. All on the way. Coming up on Zolak and Bertrand.